Are you smiling, Joe? You should be. This is Joe Concha, by the way. He's on the right-hand side of the screen. Infighting on The View. My goodness me. Have at it, Joe.
Oh, delicious is the only word that I can really apply to this, Stu. You asked before the break, will the media ever change? And as we just saw from Sonny Hostin, for the most part, it looks like no. And I think it's only going to get worse, Stu. I mean, journalists now believe their role are to be activists and an extension of the Democratic Party. And the ecosystem of our political media probably explains that, because nationally, political media is basically based in two cities, New York and Washington. And as long as these so-called journalists stay in those bubbles and they don't get out and talk to people in places like central Pennsylvania, northern Michigan, western Wisconsin, go visit a border town in Texas or New Mexico or Arizona, until they do things like that and actually do the work and actually try to talk to the people they're supposed to serve, viewers and readers, they're never going to understand that voters don't see things simply through the prism of race or sexual orientation or gender. It's really that simple. Get out of the bubble, or it's going to be the same stuff over and over again.
Well, here's another example. Joseph he's an ESPN host, Stephen Smith, I'm sorry.
Yep.
He ripped into the media for how they handled the election coverage. Watch this.
I'm holding out hope that it can be resuscitated. What was done was inexcusable because it was favoritism in the media, and it had no place in it for a presidential election. You got to call balls and strikes, and that's not what people on both sides are doing, but especially the left over the last couple of days.
But you know what, Joe? Maybe the media has to change because the left media is losing its audience, left, right, and center.
Oh, Stu, I think in 2025, when we're in a non-election year, and after the sugar high from this election goes away, you're going to see audience drops on other cable news networks, for example, of probably anywhere around 60 to 70%. Whoa. Because when you just have echo chambers talking about racism and misogyny being the reason why Donald Trump won, well, gee, was it Democratic voters? They rejected Kamala Harris in 2019, right? Were they racist, and were they also pushing misogyny as well, Democratic voters? And how exactly did Hillary Clinton win the popular vote by millions if there's all this misogyny in this country? So that's the bottom line, Stu. You're going to see a reckoning in media because many people are going to really be angry that they were lied to for all these months about Republicans and even about the Kamala Harris and Joe Biden campaigns as well. And they're just going to turn it off. And when they turn it off, that's going to result in job losses, consolidation, you name it. We'll revisit this a year from now, and you'll be like, oh, yeah, that did happen. Wow.
No, I think you're right,
and
Joe.
You don't want to see it happen, but it will.
I think you will. Joe Concha, you have a great weekend, Joe. We'll see you next week. Thanks very much.